On this week's 2-minute tip, we're talking about seed size variation and what that means when you're planting your garden with a mechanical seeder. So I talked about this a little bit on my corn planting video that I did last week, but today I want to kind of elaborate on it more and show some examples of how seed size can vary and how that can apply to when you're using a walk-behind seeder in your garden. So let's use these 4 pea varieties here as an example. We've got Zipper Cream, we've got Mississippi Purple Hull, Summertime Pink Eye, and Sedandi. And I've kind of got them arranged from largest seed to the smallest seed over here with the Sedandi. This right here, number 5, is our suggested pea plate, but this is not going to work for all pea varieties because as we see here, they're all different sizes. If we take one of these Zipper Creams and put it in here, we can see that hole's not big enough for the Zipper Cream. So we're probably going to need to take our drill and make that hole larger for this particular variety. If we look at the Purple Hull here, we can see those seeds fit through that hole pretty good. So this 5 plate is probably going to be ideal for this Mississippi Purple Hull. If we look at this Summertime pea here, looks like it's probably going to be just about right for that. But these seeds are a little smaller, so you also have to take into account the thickness of the plate. And for these smaller seeds that are a little not as wide, you might want to go with something like a number 3 plate, which is normally for okra, and just make those holes larger because this thickness of plate is going to correspond with this thickness of seed better than this 5 plate will. And if we go down here to this Sedandi pea, which is really tiny, you're definitely going to want to use this number 3 plate here. Maybe make those holes just a hair larger, but not too much. For modifying the hole size in these plates, I like to use this tool right here called a step drill bit. And it works really nice because you don't have to change drill bit sizes. You can just work your way up till you get the right size hole, and you can find these just about anywhere. And in some cases, you might want to consider taking one of our blank plates. You can use an existing plate as a template, mark those hole locations, and then drill the holes in this plate just the right size like you need them. So when you're planting your garden, always make sure you check your seed plate, make sure you've got the right plate, and modify that plate if necessary. And that's going to make sure you get a nice strong stand when those seeds germinate and come out of the ground. I hope you enjoyed this week's 2-minute tip. We'll see you next week.